Hello there, and welcome back to Napalm's newest news. And the devlog season is open. Yes, this is the time of the year where the devlog season is very early on, and we have to talk about an Italian premium destroyer, the RN Tigre. Tigre? I don't know how to pronounce it. Doesn't really matter because the TLDR is don't buy it. And I think that this is true for a lot of stuff in naval forces. It's screwed, it's bad, and this ship in particular is a waste of money if you really want to go into naval forces to begin with. The Italian 120mm guns are just not good despite how many there are, and also the meta for destroyers in general is not really great. So if this one gets a battle rating of 4.7 or 5.0 in the worst case scenario, doesn't really matter. It mostly gets up-tiered versus cruisers on open water maps, and it's not enjoyable. It doesn't really matter how fast this thing is. It doesn't really matter how good the guns would be. It will be inferior to the USS Moffett, and that is a ship, despite its high civil line income, that I still don't recommend. And this ship will be worse in terms of AA, in terms of anti-ship gunfire power. It just doesn't have the rate of fire. It just doesn't have the Alpha Strike. It doesn't have the DPM. It just doesn't have any sort of armor. And if you look at the maps in War Thunder, either it's a stupidly close quarters knife fight where then the turret rotation speed will not be suitable enough and you don't have the secondary firepower. Forget about the 76mm, forget about the 40mm that are highlighted in the dev block. It will be inefficient enough so that you get killed. If a PE8 wants you, or a Ju-288, it will get you because they fly high enough that your heavy AA, and I count the 76mm to heavy AA for the sake of it, not just does it not have proximity fuse, it also doesn't have the firepower with a close hit even to strike the P8 in this scenario before it can drop the 5-ton bomb. And the PE8 flies high enough that the heavy AA is still underleading, a bug that is in the game for years despite having been reported multiple times. Gaijin doesn't play their own game, they just want your money, and this is just one of those copy-pasta ships that has no point whatsoever in your hangar or in your harbor, whatever you want to call it. It is just something that I highly advise against buying. And that's basically, the TLDR version. Don't buy it. That's the end. Thanks for watching.